Hi everybody, I'm John Finn, and welcome to another unboxing and review! We have another Masters of the Universe Origins figure here, and I'm really excited. This is the Eternian Goddess, who, if you didn't know, during the original run of Masters of the Universe figures, they all came with mini-comics, and that's where the story originally started for these, because the cartoon series didn't come out for at least a year or two after the toy series had debuted. And Mattel had a different idea for what the story the toys should be telling compared to what ended up being made at Filmation. And this character was the original, kind of a combination between Teela and the Sorceress. That's why Teela, the vintage figures and the new figures, come with this weird snake armor that she never wore in the Filmation series, is because she was originally this goddess character that gave He-Man his equipment and stuff like that so he could fight evil. But let's take a look real quick at the back of this so we can take a look at the art. And you can see some references here to that old school story. You can see He-Man here without his armor and stuff. You can see the axe, and actually a helmet here on the floor, which we're probably going to get soon with Viking He-Man in the Masterverse line, but that's a different story. And you can also see the Eternian Goddess splitting the Sword of Power into its two parts, which is what the original toy line, that's kind of the play pattern that they had established for that. You have the two parts of the sword, which could then be combined to use to open the drawbridge on Castle Grayskull. Over here on the cross cell, you can see we've got Beastman LOP, which we've already reviewed. We've got Webster, we've got Stinker, and we've got Skeletor, and of course, and He-Man. We don't have Webster or Stinkor. I don't know if I'm going to get those. They're just not toys that I had as a kid, and the characters have never really connected with me. So we'll see if we get these two eventually. If they're on sale or something, I'll probably get them. But other than that, they're not really super. I'm not eager to add them in my collection. Let's rip this bad boy, or bad girl, I guess, open. Oh yeah. Get that out. Alright. First things first, our modular instructions. You can see you can remove her head, her arms, her hands, her feet, and her legs at the waist. We're just going to put this aside for now. And we have our mini comic, Rockin' the Hard Place. And we've already seen this mini comic with the LOP Beastman figure that we reviewed a couple of weeks ago, but you can see in here it's got some stuff about Faker, you've got Webster, you've got Stinkor, you've got the Eternian Goddess, you've got all the good guys and bad guys featured in the cross-sell on this line in the mini comic, which is just a really great thing. I don't even know what I'm trying to say there. We're going to put this aside for now, and we're going to take a closer look at this figure. Get rid of that packaging. Okay, how is she tied in? She's got one rubber band across the arms here. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pop this rubber band. Ow! Always hurts. And her accessories are taped in. So we're gonna take those out, set them aside. We're gonna pop her out. She comes out pretty easy once you get that one rubber band busted. Ooh, busted the crud out of me. Alright, let's take a closer look at this figure. She looks good. She's got some pretty good detail. Get some more light on her here, so we can see. The makeup on her looks good. Let's pop this snake armor off of her. Comes off real easy. It's pretty pliable. It's not as stiff as the OG toy was. So that's nice. I like that a lot. We're going to set that aside. Let's take a closer look at the Eternian Goddess. I'm actually going to set her down. Check her. Oh, her knee is crooked. There we go. So she's got the good knees. They're not quite lined up out of the package, but that's okay. She's got the full articulation of all the others. Elbows, shoulders, wrists, hips, legs, knees, ankles, and twisties at the boots. I really love the colors on her, so I'm going to set her up. If I can get her feet straight here. We're going to set her up right there. She looks a lot like the OG Teela, except recolored, basically. Okay. Taking the camera in for a closer look here. We can see she's got really, really great face paint detail and makeup detail. Her costume looks incredible. The colors really really pop, and I love that. Like, I'm all about these bright colors, and she's got that kind of sea foamy green tinge to her skin that I think is really sick. Cool, cool, cool. All right, we're gonna put this back on its thing, and we're gonna give her her accessories. Get the angle down there a little bit for us. Oh, oh no, my camera, my camera. It's being a booger. All right, that'll have to do for now. All right, we're gonna open up these accessories real quick. Straighten out my microphone so I'm a little bit more on access. Oh, this is like taped in there weird. So we're just gonna rip it off the top. There we go. The shield comes right out. And we are going to place the staff. Arm. I'll just insert it. There we go. Because her hands are a little bit tight there. We're going to get the shield in her hand. Oops. Not as good as the clip-on, in my opinion, but it still looks pretty cool. All right, so there she is, just with the shield and the staff. And if we put her cool snake armor back on her, oh yes. There we go. And now we've got pretty badass warrior goddess here. Let's take a closer look at her with her accessories on board. Excellent, excellent detail. Beautiful, bright colors in the paint job. This is a great repaint. I love repaints. It's no secret. I like it when they redo these old figures and give us something new and fresh in terms of their design. I think that's just so much fun. And it's a creative way for them to save money and to expand my collection. And I'm all about that. Saving money and expanding the collection. Yes, please. But that is the Eternian Goddess. I can't talk today. I really like her. She's a great addition to the Masters of the Universe Origins line, if I could learn to talk. She's a really great addition to the female characters of that line, so I've got more parts to kind of switch out and stuff like that. I can't wait to put her beside my Becky Lynch figure, and then get a Tila figure and have this little, like, woodsy goddess faction in my MotU figures. I'm really excited, and I like it a lot. I hope you've learned something, or at least liked this unboxing and review, and if it made you decide to buy this figure, that's fantastic. Just remember to keep collecting the way you like to collect, whether that's keeping your figures mock, whether that's opening them for play or display. However you like to do it is the right way to do it. And if anybody else tells you otherwise, tell them to go do something rude to themselves. I don't care. It's whatever. Anyway, until next time, I'm John Finn, and I'm out.